I hope most of you got to witness recently on the channel my friend and I flying our Dracos together. It was a blast. If you missed it, be sure to check it out after this video. But either way, today we're gonna fly the Draco again, just by myself, because when Mike and I flew our Dracos together, it was really windy, like maybe 12, 15 miles an hour of wind, and it just made it a bit more challenging. I'm not sure if I've flown this Draco on a calm day yet, so God has blessed us with just that today, and I'm excited to put it in the air. So let's fly this beautiful giant.
Wrong way. How long did it take for you to come up with that?
On the spot.
Yeah, right.
On the spot, I
you
promise.
Thought about that the whole car ride here, didn't you?
I promise. I was on the spot. Okay, let's go. As long as the prop's going in the right direction, I think we'll be okay. That was half flaps on takeoff. Totally unnecessary. Boy, it's so much better to fly when there's no wind. Oh my goodness. Oh, this will be enjoyable, I think, compared to that windy day. Although it was very fun to fly another Draco side by side. That was so cool. The Draco seems to be almost full of controversy. A lot of people love it, a lot of people don't. It is a very expensive airplane, especially for foam. And I think that's where a lot of people get hung up. I think it would be great, E-Flite. Hello, E-Flite, are you listening? Make a UMX Draco. We all want it. We could all afford it. That's where everybody's going to be happy. But there's so much level of detail in this plane. It's crazy compared to any other foam plane on the market. This just takes the cake. It's absolutely beautiful on the ground, and it performs well in the air. It's a gentle giant. It's not going to be your most sporty flyer. As a matter of fact, you can buy something like the Husky for half the price. That's also a 6S plane and performs probably better than the Draco in most cases. But when it comes to scale appearances and just being a gentle giant that is a head turner, that's where the Draco shines. I don't think anyone ever came out and said the Draco was going to be the king of all 6S planes. It's just kind of neat to see a real world airplane with a very interesting story come to life in the RC world. Yeah, down to the Mike himself as the pilot in the little Draco plane. It is fun, but as I said, it's a gentle giant, and let's show you why it's so gentle. Let's go for a roll. I hate doing rolls on the Draco. Look how slow that is. Whew, it's just scary every time.
Oh gosh.
I mean, we could mix in flaperons with that, but it's just not meant to do it, you know. And we're flying, like I said, that Husky or even other planes by E-Flite. There's a lot more maneuvers you can do. If you're after sporty flying, then this plane probably isn't for you. It's semi-sporty, but yeah, super fun, super slow. When we go full flaps, mine are basically at 90 degrees right now. I got made fun of the other day. Look at that though. Flaps off, throttle up, and then we can just climb. I mean, it's got power. It just doesn't have the best rudder authority. Like, it has a ton at certain angles, but it really struggles to knife edge. It's just not a very aggressive plane. Even at full throttle, it's not that fast. Here you go, full throttle. It's fast, but you know, it doesn't scream. It's not ripping through the sky. It is very much the gentle giant Draco. See if we can get somewhat of a show pass going here. Show pass I can handle. Knife edge, not so much. Wonder if we can do a box loop or a square loop, which I love to do. Now, it does own the sky. The Draco is just, it's cruising right along. The way Mike described flying it, and he's very right now that I'm flying it on a calm
Your friend
day.
Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
You have two Mikes that you're talking about in this video.
Well, who's the other Mike?
Mike Patey.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. The RC Mike pilot that I flew with, you know, he said it's a plane he likes to fly on a very calm day just to de-stress after a hard day of work, and I totally see that. That was horribly off-centered. Let's try that again. Box loop that you guys can't see all the angles, so it totally happened. Yeah, just like a de-stressing plane. I totally see that now. It's very fun and just kind of smooth. You just kind of get that pattern going in the sky. It's not very loud. It's a nice quiet plane. Listen to this. For the size, it's just a quiet airplane. It's a stall airplane, short takeoff and landing. Listen to this. 0 throttle. I'll probably show you guys a landing in the grass today too, because boy, it just doesn't like to land on asphalt. It's so bouncy. Even at like the perfect landing, you're still going to get a little bit of bounce. It does happen. You can get it smooth, but man, it's difficult. In the grass, it just makes me look like a pro. And it's nice because this is some tall grass up here. You guys know that. We don't fly a lot of our planes in the grass here for a lot of reasons. It's just tall. It's very tall grass. But this plane can handle it really well. I want to show you guys inverted too. It does not like to be inverted. It eats up a lot of your elevator, so for me to hold it upside down is very challenging. I'm going to go and roll out of that. That was almost full elevator just to hold that inversion. So, you know, we just, not a sporty flyer. It is, as I said throughout this video, a gentle giant. Okay, let's go in for, I'll show you guys a snap. Everybody says Nate's the snap king, so we have to do a, does it snap? So I'm going to show you guys a snap. It does not.
Snap.
Here we go.
That's my job.
You ready? That's the snap.
It rolled.
Not much of a snap. Just a joy to fly. It is. I'm glad we got it out to fly with friendo Mike. Haven't flown this with Mike Patey, maybe one day. And I'm very glad we got it out again to fly today. Just to cruise around. I've had this just kind of collecting dust a lot, and I don't know why.
Are you gonna land pavement or grass?
Grass for sure.
All right.
I have telemetry, so I'm kind of like eating up my battery.
Oh, I see.
You know what? Let's kind of plan for a landing. It's going to be to our back left, and I'm going to land it toward us. So are you ready for that?
Yep.
There's no wind, which is really nice. Just got to not hit the lights. That's the only goal.
Don't hit the $300 lights.
Oh yeah, they're very expensive light bulbs.
It's another game we like to play around here,
So
huh?
we're coming in at half flaps. That should be just enough to slow us down. There's a slight breeze, like 1 mile an hour. 0 throttle, you guys can probably see that. We'll probably throttle up here just a little to get it closer. And there you go. See, it likes
Very
grass.
nice.
And it can taxi in the grass. I mean, look at that. This is really tall grass. I never fly anything here. There's only a couple planes I've ever taken off from the grass here, and that's one of them. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Yep.
It just owns the grass. Oh yeah, one more. One more. Just because I know a lot of you guys are going to want to know, that was a 6S 5000 milliamp battery, and our voltage was at 3.8 volts per cell, which in my opinion is perfect. Today we're going to do this because the Draco is a big, heavy airplane. It is just beautiful. I can't remember, but I think it says there's 17 LEDs on here. You know, they really just pulled a lot of attention to detail on the Draco, and that's where it shines. A lot of people bought one of these just for the sake of owning one because of the story of Mike Patey and his Draco. And if you don't know about all that, you know, I encourage you to kind of look into it, just because it's neat to see the crossover of full scale into RC so specifically. That's really cool, and I'd like to see more of that. I don't know how long this will hold out, but the last time I checked, this is in stock. So we'll have it linked in the description box below. For like a year, it was on back order. And that's because everybody wants one. And so if you've been on the fence, there you go. That is very much how it likes to fly. What I showed you in today's video is really truly what you can expect from the Draco. And it does have safe, so it's a very good, like, beginner-esque kind of plane. You don't have to worry about it doing anything crazy. It's pretty predictable. It's just a big, slow, pretty flyer. And so I know we have a lot of beginners and intermediate pilots that watch our channel. You can totally handle this. Don't let it scare you. It's very easy to fly. That entire flight I was out of safe, by the way. Using that link in the description box below does help to support our channel and our family, and of course you guys know this, we very greatly appreciate that support. It doesn't cost you a single extra penny. And guys, while we're on the subject of thanks, I'm so grateful for this weather today. Just an absolutely beautiful day to fly the Draco. So I want to say a massive thanks to God and a huge thanks to our Patreon supporters for allowing us to get in front of the camera as often as we do and to be as transparent as we are and share our experiences on RC with you guys. It's just awesome to have your support. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. If you missed the dual Draco flight that I had with Mike, we'll have that video popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye.